Stepped on the scene, dripped in saline. Whole crew shining, call me Mr. Clean. Came in from the back, walked right to the front. Dancing to the music, smoking on the. Got the women smiling, punk grilling me, looking all dusty. Black Force energy, I don't even drink, but the team pop bottles. Not here for the beef, but the Glock holds hollows. Think I'm cocky, but I think I'm worse. In this flexing like a Mr. Universe.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden. I'm here with my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill.
And it's G. What's good?
It's the TBE. What up, world? My bad.
It's going to be one of those weeks. It's already about to be
TBE lagging.
All right. The first topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Jack Catterall calls out Josh Taylor after defeating Jorge Linares. So when I throw it to you, I want you to tell me your opinion on the fight, your reaction to the fight, but also to Jack Catterall calling out Josh Taylor and whether or not you want to see that fight. But first, we're going to listen to his call out. All right, so this is what Jack Catterall said in the post-fight interview.
What do you want to do next? Who do you want to fight next? This is your opportunity to tell us.
Taylor, what are you? Let's have it, you shittos.
Well,
You heard it. That was the call out. He said that Josh Taylor was a rubbish bin next to a ish house. So I'm turning over to go ahead.
Oh no, I just want to say like they updated the platform because it's like I see we're at the bottom now, and I like that. I like the new setup. It looked pretty good.
What are you talking
Like we lined up when you shared the screen, we lined up at the bottom.
Hold on, man. Let me share the screen again because
Oh shoot, you know that's me. That's my fault. Hold on, I'll fix it.
No,
he said
but
he
it was
likes it.
dope.
He said he likes it.
Keep it.
Oh,
Keep it.
oh,
It was
all right.
pretty dope.
TBE's making a decision. He said keep it, G.
Okay, executive decision by TBE. Let's
Don't
go.
you
Yes.
dare
It
change
was
it, G.
pretty nice. Like we was
All right.
all
I
on.
didn't
we
even
got-
notice
we're
that. I
taking
didn't
a look
notice
at
that.
this.
My
Hold on.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, that's all. You know.
Let me see
I
how
don't
it
know. I don't
looks.
see anything, but
Oh, because it's all at the like that.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it. TV. All right,
That was
So,
pretty
Trill-
nice.
Trill Dog Bill. What's your reaction to
My reaction, first of all, before I start this off, man, I want to give a huge shout out from the heart to my young warrior, Andrew. Last night I had the pleasure of attending a charity boxing event for breast cancer, and my young warrior was fighting in there. Andrew, man, it was his first time stepping in the ring, and he did a tremendous job. He did a wonderful job, showed a lot of heart and courage. So I just wanted to give him a huge shout out, and he got the victory, and he got the dub. So shout out to Andrew, man. Much love to you. I know your family and everybody is excited and happy for you. Nobody can take this from you. Now, to get to the fight, Jack Catterall. Look, he did what he was supposed to do, man. I thought he got like he pulled off like at least eight, seven rounds, and maybe even 9 rounds. I think he took it to the older Linares. Linares doesn't seem better days, but he was still in there and went the distance. Jack Catterall, he did what he was supposed to do. Linares is coming up in weight, and he's older, you know. But he still got some dog in him, still got some fight in him. I mean, he was still in there for 12 rounds. Linares is not, you know, he still give these young guys a run for their money, you know. But Jack Catterall calling out Josh Taylor, that's fine if you want to do that again, but there's no reward in that. Like, you know, like everybody, you know, tends to think that you won that fight, you know, and but you didn't get it and you wanted a rematch, but there's nothing from that. Like if I was you, I'll be trying to get the winner of Devin Haney and Regis, or I'll be trying to go up there against Teofimo Lopez or the other guy who got that belt at IBF, that guy, you know what I'm saying? Somebody try to go get some medal or something around your waist, unify, be undisputed yourself, you know. Did Josh Taylor? I get that. That's some bad blood there, and that's fine. Some people will pay to see that, but I think that you should be moving forward, and grab some of this medal and grab some more money and opportunities fighting some other guys and these other champions, because you deserve to be unified and all this other stuff. So I think just leave that alone unless Josh can get himself a belt and then, then revisit that. But I just think you should just be moving forward, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And try to get the winner out of Regis and Haney, or even try to get in there with Teofimo Lopez.
All right. G.
Yeah, so I took some notes. I'm stealing Trill's playbook. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, because we came from the gym, so I was exhausted. So I was like, you know what? If I take down notes, I'm gonna stay focused. You know what I mean? And so I gave Linares the first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? I felt like Linares dictated the pace of the fight. He demonstrated great hand speed, but he negated to utilize angles in the ring. And it was weird to me because Linares is the same guy who lost against Lomachenko and Haney, who both utilized angles on him. So I'm like, why isn't he doing the same thing to Catterall, seeing that you're an older guy, like your punch resistance and everything's fading. So you got to utilize more tricks. He didn't really do that. Also, he actually didn't start using the footwork until the 9th round. And the 9th round for me was kind of like a toss-up. I was debating, should I give it to him or not? But I decided not to, because I was like, yeah, he landed one good punch, but that's not enough for me to be like, yeah, you won that round. You know what I mean? And then, so I felt like for Linares, because, he's a 38-year-old boxer, the victory is, he survived all 12 without getting knocked down and knocked out. So salute to Linares. Now, in regards to Catterall, this is just my opinions. If y'all hate it, hey, it is what it is. But Catterall was flat-footed, but defensively sound, right? And he had great timing. He kept his left hand glued to his face, and the only time he let it go is in a counter or in an immediate combination, which I thought that was good. You know what I mean? And he was kind of using his jab more so to kind of bait Linares. So I felt like his strategy was sound against Linares, but I also felt like if he wanted to, he could have raised it a notch and took him out. But nonetheless, I actually don't want to see Catterall face Josh Taylor again. Now I understand they got bad blood to stand in third, but I don't see Josh coming back to 140. And I agree with Trill. He should be trying to go after a champion at this point. However, I would love to see him go up against Haney or Teofimo, but that Jack Catterall from last night, I don't think could beat those 2 gentlemen, Haney or Teofimo, because they're more well-rounded in the fights. They're more balanced defensively and offensively. Like Jorge, although like Linares is like really fast, after a while you start to pick up habits, on Linares, kind of like Amir Khan, right? And then after you pick up on his timing, then it's like he's essentially a sitting duck. He's just a fast duck. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I seen like the analysts afterwards saying like, Catterall, he fights to the level of his opposition, this and the third. That's cool and all, but I don't know. I just think he's too flat-footed to compete with the top dogs at 140.
All right. Ned the TBE.
Yo, hold on, G. Me and you are both flat-footed, yo. So don't sit here and try to come at flat-footed fighters like they can't be great.
All
Don't
right,
do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
Yo, Ned.
Flat-foot.
Time about Ned for 1 second. Just say you didn't watch the fight, bro. Like, yo, it's like literally it's like, yo,
man, go back to what you were saying, TBE. Yo, disrespecting flat-footed fighters, TBE. Go ahead, TBE.
Did you see the fight, TBE?
But
I
you
know you
don't.
didn't see the fight. Anytime you go after me without talking about the fight,
No.
I know you didn't watch it.
You can't. You because they flat-footed. No, we both flat-footed, and you know, any day it is what it is. But I'm just saying, Jack Catterall calling what he did. It seemed cowardice. Like, yeah, you're gonna call out Josh Taylor, but you know he's not gonna do it. I try, yo, come on, y'all. It was a long night.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not.
I blame Trill.
Jack Catterall calling out Josh Taylor. It seemed a little cowardice to me. Like, it's like, yo, call out the champion. Call out. I want the belts. I want this. I want that. Call out to your female. You know, Devin coming up. You know, there's a bunch of good fighters in there. What's up? What's going on, kid?
Do you know why Jack Catterall's calling out Josh Taylor?
Nah, I don't. Nah, I don't really care about it. I'm not gonna say.
Why is this guy on the show? You know what I'm saying? Yo, and we literally had a segment about that first fight, about the controversy about the fight.
They did fight. They did fight. My bad.
Now, you're a funny guy, man. I swear.
We watched so many fights.
Right, hold on. Wait. So now that you know they had a first fight, do you know what happened during their first fight?
It was we did talk about it. It was controversial. Yeah, I remember.
It was controversial, but do you know what happened?
My boy was robbed. He's not my boy.
Who's your boy?
He freestyle.
Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor was robbed?
Nah, he wasn't.
So Jack Catterall was robbed.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Jack Catterall got robbed and now he's calling out Josh Taylor again for a rematch, do you still see that as a cowardly act?
No. It's all coming together now. My bad, y'all. We watched so many fights. When you gotta
don't
you
with that.
You don't even watch the fight.
I didn't watch this fight. I didn't watch the Jorge Linares fight.
Yo, Ned, I like to say this, Ned. My bad for revealing to the world your cheat code. Anytime you don't know what you're talking about, you just gonna attack G and then
Nah.
But Ned, G still disrespected flat-footed fighters, TVE. So go ahead, TVE. Continue to let G know what's up.
Yeah, respect flat-footed fighters. Stop flat-foot shaming. Okay? That's it. But, all right, my bad, y'all. I dropped the ball just now. Jack Catterall.
Let me fill Trill in real quick. Let me fill Trill. Trill's good. All right, go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
It's a fight that's not it's not the hype for me. It wasn't the hype, but run it back. Go ahead. Get your get back, Jack. Get your get back, Jack. That's what we gotta say. That's all. You're like poor Dillian, get your get back, Jack. And that's it.
Get your get back, Jack. All right. My thoughts on the fight. Jorge Linares has always been very good offensively. But his defense was always leaky. He always got tagged and he always had questionable chin and punch resistance. And that came to play into this fight. He started off great. He started off winning rounds, but as the fight progressed, Catterall started to find him, and Catterall hurt him really badly, especially in the 5th round. So, and you can see Jack Catterall starting to take control of the fight. In the build-up, Jack Catterall said that Jorge Linares is a legend. And in a post-fight interview, Jack Catterall said he probably gave Linares a little too much respect. He probably should have pressed him a little more. And I do agree with that. It does look like he was being cautious. Now, if it was a power thing, like he didn't want to get countered by Jorge Linares because he has tremendous power, I understand that as well. But remember, Jack Catterall was out of the ring for a while as well. So he was knocking off some rust during that fight. And so it wasn't his best performance, but it wasn't his worst performance. I put it to you like this. I've seen Vasily Lomachenko fight Jorge Linares, and I've seen Devin Haney fight Jorge Linares, and they both didn't look exceptionally well in that fight. Remember, he dropped Vasily Lomachenko, and he rocked Devin Haney, had Devin Haney on skates and hold it for about 3 rounds. So when you compare the performances, Jack Catterall did all right? So people were expecting him to probably steamroll Linares because Linares is old, but in comparison, he did pretty good. I mean, I don't know if Linares is still the Linares of old, but he didn't look washed in that ring. So you got to give Jack Catterall credit for his performance. As it relates to Josh Taylor, let's have it. Let's effing have it. That's what we want to see. And don't get it twisted. There are better fights out there. But remember, he just fought Linares off of a layoff. We just saw Josh Taylor lose to Teofimo Lopez. So I think this is a good stepping stone fight for Jack Catterall. If he wants to prove that and to get back in the swing, it's like, okay, let me get Josh, let me get my revenge, and then after I get Josh, let me go fight for a title. Because Josh is still ranked high by the sanctioning bodies. Josh Taylor still viewed as a good fighter. Josh Taylor still has that dub over him. And, you know, psychologically sometimes you just can't get over it. You know, he goes to bed and he thinks, sucker can't whoop me. I know he can't whoop me. That's what Jack Catterall's thinking. He got to get his get back. So let Jack get his get back. Let him get that UK money, right? Because there's a lot of money in the UK in that rematch. Let Jack get that money. Then after that, he should take on Devin Haney, take on Teofimo Lopez, take on them other guys. But let him get that get back and get that money. So that's how I feel about it. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
I feel it in my soul. Can you feel me? My money right. Came so cold in my cell, all them lonely nights. Stay 10 toes.